So is LeetCode still relevant in 2026? This is a question people have been asking for years now, and interestingly, the answer hasn't really changed. Yes, LeetCode is still relevant, but not in the same way it used to be a few years ago. The way you approach LeetCode today will not only decide whether you actually get a job in this job market, but also decide what kind of developer you eventually become. In this video, I want to break down what has actually changed, what hasn't, and most importantly, how you should be treating LeetCode in 2026. And trust me, it's way different from what you did in the past. The reason why LeetCode feels a bit useless is pretty obvious. The biggest shift has been the rise of AI tools, which can now write and optimize code in minutes. Because of this, the role of developers is slowly shifting from writing code from scratch to reviewing, understanding, and improving code that is often generated with the help of AI. When you look at it from that perspective, practicing syntax and solving problems manually can start to feel less important than it used to. Another reason is that the original motivation for doing LeetCode was to crack coding interviews. But even that landscape is changing. There are now AI tools that people try to use during interviews, which makes the traditional LeetCode-style questions easier to bypass in some cases. On top of that, many companies have started evolving their hiring processes. While DSA rounds have not disappeared completely, they are no longer the only deciding factor. Companies are increasingly including things that are much harder to fake, such as portfolio reviews, system design discussions, take-home assignments with real constraints, and behavioral interviews that test how you think and communicate. LeetCode is still part of the process, but it is no longer the entire game. But with that said, can we conclude that LeetCode is irrelevant in 2026? Well, not that fast. There's still one more thing you need to understand. LeetCode is not a collection of questions that you need to memorize just to pass an interview. It is a great way to build your core foundations as a developer. People have been arguing for years that LeetCode is nothing like real-world development, which is true, and that criticism is completely valid. You're not going to build full applications by solving algorithmic problems. However, the purpose of LeetCode was never to teach you how to build products. It is to build the underlying skills that you use while building real-world application. When you're solving problems, you're improving your ability to think logically, break down complex tasks, and write structured code. You develop habits around debugging, and you start paying attention to performance and efficiency. These are not abstract skills. They are the skills that you will actually need when you're working on real projects. When you're building an application and writing logic inside functions, that is problem solving. When you're optimizing something to handle more users, that is performance thinking. When you're tracking down why something is not working, that is debugging. All of these skills are indirectly trained when you practice DSA properly, which is what most people don't understand. So the real question becomes, how should you be treating LeetCode now? Should you focus more on DSA or development? The answer is that you need both, but in 2026, your focus should lean more towards development. Once you cross a certain level of comfort with problem solving, every extra hour spent solving more and more questions gives you less value compared to the time you could spend building something real. If you're a beginner, something like LeetCode 75 is a very good starting point because it gives you a structured path without overwhelming you. At the same time, most of your effort should go into building projects for your portfolio. When a hiring manager looks at your resume or your GitHub and sees something real, something slightly complex, it immediately increases your chances of getting shortlisted. Projects show that you can take an idea and turn it into something functional, which is ultimately what companies care about. So that is how you should be looking at LeetCode in 2026. It is still relevant, and it will likely remain relevant for the foreseeable future, but it is no longer the only thing that matters. By the way, if you're planning to build projects for your portfolio and want something unique, make sure to check out Codecrafters, where you can work on more realistic and challenging projects that are actually worth showcasing. And that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, make sure to show some love, and I will see you guys in the next one.